are here in Richmond at Hey June, a stationery shop and letterpress studio. For 5 years now, they've been selling cards, printing stationery, and making community connections.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We exist to inspire connections with oneself and others by putting ink to paper and making things with your hands. So the things that we carry in the shop, I really try and stick closely to that. Things that are made out of paper, things that help you connect. We love having the press in the window because we get a lot of kids that walk by after school and they don't know what this is. And so it's nice to introduce them to something that seemingly is a lost art, but is really not. Well, that's me. But it's from Vivi.
I can't wait till you run this store.
So this young girl, 2 years ago, came into our shop. I think it's time for you to have a new window. And I was like, okay.
So the first one, I just drew it out.
I digitized her handwriting. I printed them out and I put them in the window.
Because my birthday's on Groundhog's Day, so I wanted them to put on.
It just was a natural evolution of Hey June to have Hyperbole sort of blossom next door.
And then I just wanted to do it this year again.
You have 2 stores now. You have 2 windows. So now you have to do 2 things.
So why not just use both of them for both the windows?
De facto window display designer.
Yeah.
Because she's a kid who comes through this town who has creativity in her soul.
I just don't want to have to follow everything that they want me to do. So I'll just do my own.
This was a long time dream of mine. You know, I grew up as a little kid going to the stationery store right before school started, and it was like Christmas for me. It's funny how for 5 years I've run the stationery shop, and then all of a sudden people are like, oh, it's the bookstore lady. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm the card lady, I'm the stationery lady. Really funny now to be a public figure. That's not something I really counted on or thought about. I feel like a teacher or a doctor where I'm at the grocery store and sort of everybody knows me. And I'm like, oh, hey. As an introvert, it's weird. I think what people come to us for is the selection of notebooks and letter writing supplies and pens. You know, we're constantly looking for new things. And we have a wide variety of card makers and creatives from all over the country, actually. Letterpress is literally pressing letters right into the paper. And so this is what's called a California case. And it's organized in a way that actually emulates the most popular used letters. This is a new style, Chandler and Price, which is $19.25. So it turned 100 last year. I'm just, again, an amateur designer and an amateur printer. We are a design print shop, so we design everything that we print. The couples that we've worked with have just been so wonderful, and so many of them have become friends. We are small, right? So there's only one of us that does the printing here, and it's me. We sort of liken the ink plate as our palette, where the paint and the ink goes, and then our rollers are like the brushes. So the rollers will go up and they will grab a very thin layer of ink and spread it out, and then every time they go up and down, they'll put a light layer of ink onto the plate itself. Okay. This is literally just spreading the ink out evenly on the plate. It's ink. It's the ink, yeah. So I use rubber-based inks. It's a great smell. My grandfather had a printer, or my mom had a printer, or it smells like school. I was inking the plate. Inking the plate. So, and the rollers. So now the press is inked, so I can put the plate back in. We used to have everything on blocks, but now I do all of my design digitally. It's like a rubber stamp in terms of how it functions. I'm going to print a sunflower today. So that now has put the sunflower onto the press. So the plate is now on our base. So now when I pull this back, it will hit, and it will make an impression. So I feel like that's a little deep.
This is what doesn't really come across in the video, is that there's an impression.
I like to have a little bite into the paper so that you know that, yes, it was printed on a letterpress printer. This is cast iron. This thing's like 1,200 pounds, and it will crush little fingers. But it looks like a ship's wheel, right? So the kids are like, ooh, I want to turn this. So I'm just kind of getting a little bit more ink on there. Yeah, so we run them twice here. And I can go, like I said, with the treadle, I can go as fast or as slow as I want. and I'm just double inking, but I can also just kind of crank them out. I always say, like, if you were to cut my brain open, it would just be like fireworks. And so that sort of thing works really well for me because I'm like, yeah, my brain is doing 10 things at the same time. You kind of get into a rhythm, and if you lose that rhythm, it can be dangerous. Like, Hey June, Maria at Hey June. So people write to us a lot.
And I'm a customer of Hey June and a friend of Maria's. I asked her to make some personal letterpress stationery for me.
Like, I got real mail, and it's on something I printed.
We actually became pen pals, which was so delightful.
She always has the best paper.
She shares my passion for connection through the mail.
We ended up making a vinyl window display that had the mailbox. I think it was for Valentine's Day one year, right? I'm a Jersey girl, and I worked in magazines for 10 years. I never, ever thought I would leave New York. So I moved to Vermont in 2005. So I've been here, 20 years, which is wild. Ended up meeting my partner, had a kid. Usually there's motors that are on these presses that control them. My husband built me a treadle so I can start and stop on a dime. He built every single bookcase in the bookstore. He built our cash wrap, and he built every card rack. I work on Hey June, and my husband will work on this side, and we call this the sequel. Hyperbole is the sequel to the Hey June Hallmark movie. Stars Hollow is what we refer to the town as. Ridiculous and wonderful. Because you're like, is this real?
It's real.
It's
I mean,
real?
It was real for you.
I live here, I work here. You know, my kid goes to school here. Like, I almost never leave. It's nothing like I imagined my life would be if you would have asked my younger self, except for maybe the shop. And now I'm like, this is awesome. This is such a gift. At least once a week, someone will come up to the counter and say, nobody buys cards anymore. How are you doing? And I'm like, well, you're buying 20 cards right now.
The physicality of it, handwriting, picking the stamp, picking the card, the thoughtfulness that goes into it.
I used to post a lot on Instagram, but it's hard times right now. I don't have a lot of awesome things to share all the time because of just how we're all feeling. Somebody in the bookshop the other day referred to it as a constant assault on our nervous system. It's almost like Lucy with the 5 cents the doctor is in. You know, we all sort of support each other. We opened during COVID, and even now, 5 years later, the sympathy section is one of our biggest sellers. And we get to be talking about things that are really, you didn't expect to. Bringing something to life, making something with our hands. This may be her store one day.
I just look at it and I'm like, ooh, I ain't good at this.
The community is just amazingly supportive. The thing that we hear the most is, we're so glad you're here.
I love stationery. And we will get stuck in Vermont with you again real soon.
We even banter with folks who come in. It's hilarious. We talk about our show, the Richmond show. And there's like set characters that we have, and there's different things that happen in the town repeatedly, and we have thematic episodes where we name them.
I've sent you cards I bought in like the 90s.
Oh, same.
It's totally one of you guys.
Yeah, it is so amazing.